fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the November and December issue of Terebikun magazine. Now this is a jam-packed issue. We're getting a ton of freebies with this one. So right off the bat, we're getting 2 new promotional Ride Chemy cards. We're getting Scabos, which we've seen plenty of times before. Not super excited about that one. But we're also getting Kamen Rider X-Aid, which I'm very excited about. One of my favorite riders, so definitely excited to get this card. And it looks like he pairs with Hibiki, so we can take a look at that later in the video. We're also getting a Gombarized card for Gotchard, which you can see is in this little bag over here, along with a cardboard deck box, which is kind of cool. Or maybe, I guess it's not really a deck box per se, but it's just a box you can store cards in, which is kind of cool. And we're also getting this plastic Pokemon token thing that I don't really know what that is, but hey, we'll take a look at it. So that's a lot of freebies with this issue, and it's honestly a pretty big issue. It is spanning 2 months, and it's kind of funny how magazines work because, you know, we're in October and they're already giving us the November and December issue. A lot of stuff going on here on the front. We got Blazer, we got Pikachu in a captain's hat looking cool. We got some Gotchard spoilers, so don't look at that section. I'll try to call it out if you don't want to be spoiled, but that first episode did happen this past weekend. And then we have the new form of Burning Gorilla, which we just saw this weekend as well. And then this new form, which is called Needlehawk. So that's kind of cool. So that they showed that in the preview. That's going to show up next week. Or I guess this Saturday. Howard, time's weird. Anyway, let's go ahead. We'll take a quick look at the magazine here. Alright, so I'll try to go through this pretty quick. It is a huge issue here. Got some Beyblades here on the inside cover. Got a little pamphlet here about whatever this Pokemon thing is. You have this kind of sealed section that was perforated, so you rip that open, and that is where the cards are attached, right here and here. I've already removed them. I don't love that this is the way they're going to keep giving us these cards because they use this kind of gummy tack stuff. Usually it pulls off the card okay, but it does damage the magazine, and sometimes you get remnants of the magazine stuck to the back of the card. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But this little pamphlet is kind of a cool checklist for all the different Chemy cards. And it's even got the parallels in here as well. So like here's the parallel for Hopper 1. Here's the parallel for Ant Trooper. Going through, they show the rider cards as well as the parallels for them too. So that's kind of cool. So little checklist of what we know of so far. Then we're getting into the Gotchard section here. So here's Ant Wrestler from like 2 episodes ago. Here is Burning Gorilla from last week. And then the next page is our new form, Needlehawk. So it's 2 cards, Hawk Star, which we saw last week, and then Sabo Needle. So there you go. Together they make Needlehawk. Kind of a cool form. Interested to see that one. That'll be this coming weekend. Then we got Abrescebo. We have Venom Mariner, which we saw very quickly in that one episode. Then we have just some of the CGI monsters. It's kind of a bummer that not all the combos are getting suits, but I think just from a logistics standpoint, it makes sense. Here is Valvarad. Here are some more of the Chemys, and what they've done on the show and whatnot. Just little pictures. Some of the supporting alchemists here. And other supporting characters. Some kind of t-shirt offer. Here is the Gombarizing card and some other Gombarizing cards. Just a all-around Gombarizing advertisement. And then this is, I think, the next magazine, which is going to give us the aforementioned Sabo Needle, but an alternate pick for him. And then just Build again. I'm not really sure why we're getting Build. This even shows that it's the numbering from the first phase card packs. So it's not even a promotional version of Build. I don't know if that's a misprint or if that's going to change. I don't know why they're just jamming Build in here. It's very strange. Oh, okay. So sorry. Spoilers if you're trying to avoid the Gotchard news. But again, it did air this past weekend. So here is our new, I think it's King Gotchard Red, I think is actually the name. So here he is in all of his glory. And then this creepy dude. He kind of reminds me of the guy that used to eat the ice from Lupin Ranger. Some new toys. Then we're getting into Blazer fighting a nose or something. I don't know. What's that? some kind of... This is like a sock pillow. What is Blazer doing? I haven't watched it in a while. I kind of got bored of it. And I don't even know what's happening now. He got a new weapon. Still no new form. He needs some new forms. I'm sorry. I need that to keep me interested. Here's the cast of Blazer. Okay. It looks like maybe Zet's showing back up. Or is that a stage show? That might be a stage show, actually. Some more Beyblade stuff, I think. Not quite sure what that is. Some kind of cardboard game pieces. Then we get into the manga section. Some mazes, some connect the dots, random activities, more manga. Some Pokemon stuff. I guess those tokens are some kind of game. I don't really know how it works. Maybe it's an arcade game or something. More Pokemon, more Pokemon. Then we're getting into some more toys. So we got Rider and Sentai toys here. A little Ultraman up here in the corner. Some Pokemon up there as well. Then we got more Rider stuff. Not sure what that is, but this is one of the newest Job Bravers. It is a plane that comes with 3 Jobroids. These little, the pilot and I guess 2 flight attendants. But this one looks really fun. I pre-ordered this a while ago. Here's the robot mode. I think that one's going to be really cool. So we'll see how that goes. Some drawings that I assume were submitted. And then some more something or other back here. And there we go. So got some more Chemy cards here on the back. I guess this is telling me everything that's in Phase 1. Even with the parallels. So is this all of the cards? Yeah, it might be. It seems like it's not the full 88, but what do I know? Anyway, cool magazine, a lot of good stuff inside, a lot of cool pictures, stuff that we actually haven't seen on the show yet, so that's kind of neat. But let's go ahead, let's check out the deck box. So here is the box fully assembled, and I wanted to point out, because I was a little lost putting this together, if you come here to the back of the magazine, there is instructions on how to put it together. Just a lot of folding. This little section here just kind of confused me, and I don't really see why it needed to be assembled like that, but once you get it all together, it's pretty sturdy, so I just wanted to point out that those instructions are in there in case you get a little stumped. But it's kind of a cool little box. You got Gotchard up here holding 2 cards, got the driver here on the front, you got some matches over here on the sides, which is kind of cool. Then you've got some other cards over here. These 2 are a match, and then Scabos is just hanging out. And then this looks like the holder that he wears on his wrist. And then you just pop this open, and you can put your cards inside. So it can hold, if you got Gombarizing cards you want to put in there, Chemy cards, they'll both fit. They're not quite exactly the same size. The Gombarized cards are a little tinier. They're pretty close, but they're just a little bit tinier, but it'll fit both. So just kind of a fun little thing. And you've also got Hopper on this side and Steamliner on the flap, and they just pop right in here. And then it closes up pretty nicely once you get this lined up, which of course it doesn't want to do for me on camera. There we go. So yeah, just kind of a cool little box. You can put some cards in. I don't know exactly how many it will hold, but I would guess a fair amount, honestly. But yeah, just a fun little thing to put in with the magazine. I like it a lot. Alright, and then the last little goodies that were included are, of course, our cards and this little Pokemon token. A Tokemon, if you will. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what this is. So it looks like a ghost coming out of the top of a Pokemon. I gotta be honest, the ghost kind of reminds me more of like Luigi's Mansion, but yeah. So this is included. I don't know what this is. Then you get the Gombarizing card for Gotchard, which looks fantastic. Really fun and glittery there. Here on the back's got his stats and everything. So very cool card there. And then of course we have our 2 promo Ride Chemy cards. We got Scabos. Not really anything interesting there. It is the promo version. So it's PRM006. But then we got Kamen Rider X-Aid. Very excited for this one. Very nice and holofoil. It is the promo 007. I didn't show off the back of this one, but we've seen it before. We know what Opere Scabos looks like. So there you go. Those are our 2 promo cards. Looking very cool. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Gotchard driver so we can check this out with Hibiki. Alright, so we can match X-Aid with the Hibiki card from Phase 1. So we'll pop those in. So pretty cool there. We do have a couple other combos that I forgot to do in previous videos, so I'm going to go ahead and do them now. We can match Kamen Rider 01 with Den-O. So the attack for these forms is always Kamen Rider Fever. And then the last combo we can do is Kamen Rider Kuga and Kamen Rider Fives. I love that little complete. So I'm not going to do the attack again. It's just going to be Kamen Rider Fever. But still very cool. I like doing the combinations of these Legend Riders. And I'm very happy to add X-Aid to the collection here. I think this is a great one, honestly. There's a lot of stuff included with this. We get the 2 new Ride Chemy cards, and of course I'm very excited to get X-Aid. You get the little card box here, which is simple but fun. I think it looks great, and it looks like it would hold a lot of cards, so that's a really fun inclusion. You get the Gombarizing card for Gotchard. You get whatever that Pokemon thing is. Plus you get the magazine itself, which has a lot of great pictures and stuff that we haven't seen on the show yet, so a little bit of teasing what's to come for Rider, Sentai, Ultraman, and then showing us some other toys from other toy lines that are coming soon. So this is a great one. Honestly, I definitely recommend checking this one out. A lot of great stuff packed in here. I got mine from Amazon Japan. Don't know if they're still in stock or not, but you could definitely check there. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, so I definitely recommend checking it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.